It's that time. The the MSI is going on for that time. I've just woken up, as is my new normal. The morning exhausts me so much that I sleep in the afternoon now. It was a little early today. I've slept. I had a couple of hours sleep. I've only just woken up, so I'm waking up again at the computer, and in an hour or two I will be ill, and it's I go through the whole thing twice. Why am I babbling? Uredam, I mentioned on the camera, I'm just about to start editing the footage, I mentioned on the camera earlier this morning that I was getting comms in my ear that the Uredam would be leaving. They've just left. They have just this minute left. I just misrecording the comms, the pilot boat saying, right, you're on your way, goodbye. They are going to dry dock in Brest, if what I've just overheard was accurate. Well, and they'll be back later in the month. It's never a dull moment on the cruise ships. Who is paying for all of that? How is it possible that they can afford to continue having ships sat around and going to dry dock and crew changes and all of what's going on? Who is paying for that? Incredible, the amount of money that must be wrapped up in the industries that are running these ships. Absolutely amazing to me. I don't see how it is in any way possibly sustainable. When they were running, when things were normal, they must have been making so much money. It must have been breathtaking. Anyway, shut me up. I'm still waking up, so I'm babbling a bit. And Bear is actually unusually with me under the table at the moment. I think you were probably expecting a biscuit or something, weren't you? Because I went down and got a cup of coffee. You normally get one when I make a cup of coffee, so I shall give you one. So I've replenished the little goblet here, which is where I keep them, my souvenir goblet. I shall give you a biscuit. Good boy.
No problem. Yeah, that's okay by the pilot as well. That'd be brilliant for us, because I think your Zandam's coming in at about 13:30, so we can do that one and then do you straight after.
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good. We'll see you at 1500 tomorrow then. Excellent. 09.
Thanks very much for that. Cheers.
Mr. Dams, in and out, in and out, in and out. That'll be tomorrow then. Oh dear. See how red my face is? Look how red my face is. That's the medication. That's the effect of recent sunlight on my face. Twice a day I go through this, minimum. Twice a day. It's normally within about an hour or two after having woken from sleep. It's like having been pepper sprayed. It builds up, and then it makes me gag. And it quite often makes me sick. The difficulty with that is I take my tablet first thing in the morning after having woken, So if I'm sick, I'm losing the tablet. Whatever I throw up, I'm regurgitating the tablet. The good thing about being sick at this time, whatever time it is, I haven't got my glasses on. I can't see a flipping thing at the moment because my eyes are running. It's like getting pepper sprayed. Everything's running here. That's the time from when I woke up. It's within a couple of hours of having woken. It normally builds and builds, and then all of a sudden I'm doing this coughing, retching, horrible flipping, this horrible thing. It is so embarrassing if I'm out and about. It's happened a couple of times where I've had to just stop wherever I am and be ill like that. I had to do it in front of my mother the other day. That was highly embarrassing. I think now she understands that I'm not quite as well as I appear. The thing is, once I need to blow my nose. Hang on a second. The thing is, once I get through this period of retching and doing all of that, I should be okay for a while. A few hours, depending on what I do. I have returned to having a glass next to me wherever I sit. I got one here. I got one downstairs next to where I sit. I have to when I get into these. This is what I call being ill. When I get like this, there's no holding back. You gotta just cough and splutter and be sick and stuff. But once it passes, now I'm getting a little bit clearer. I do a bit more coughing and swallowing, but now I'm getting a bit clearer. It's not giving me that gag reflex, and my nose is a little bit clearer now because of all of what I've just been through. So now I should be okay for a couple of hours, and that's good news from my point of view today. Actually, at this time, because I slept early. I've gone through this now a little bit early. That's perfect for taking my tablet, because hopefully I won't be doing this again immediately after having taken my tablet. I'll take the tablet around about 6 o'clock, 6:30. 12 hours apart. Boy, it's putting a bit of a strain on the body. I think all of this. It doesn't bode well for my future, does it? It's I don't care. I don't want to be suffering. I don't want to be suffering. A little disappointed. The last telephone consultation I had with the consultant, it was a case of, okay, we'll arrange for X-rays and we'll arrange for blood tests, and I'll send you some sputum bottles so that you can send some sputum samples in. Well, none of that's happened as yet. Actually, I got an envelope downstairs. I'm going to go. I haven't opened the envelope that came this morning, I don't think. Let's go and have a look. I'm feeling. You see, I go through these periods twice a day when I'm sick as a dog. But when it's over, coughing and swallowing, I can cope with it. I'll be okay now for a few hours, hopefully. Anyway, let's go and see what was in that envelope. I haven't opened it yet. That's disappointing. Okay, yeah, I got another X-ray for the 30th of March. Late in the afternoon, which is a pain. No mention of the blood tests. I'll have to ring up and arrange that. And I'm going to run out of medication within 5 days. So I'm going to have to ring up and arrange that. It's just... you should see that I am noticeably experiencing higher phone bills now because of all of this, and I'm going to have to ring up and go through all of that, waiting on the phone, trying to get through to somebody, and then we'll call you back and all of that, just to get a repeat prescription now, assuming that I'm going to carry on with this medication. Anyway, enough. Let's give it another half an hour and I'll go and have my tablet. Let's get back to editing videos.